D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So, some news dropped yesterday and dropped later on in the day, and I couldn't cover it because I have a job and everything. Us blue collar people, we got to work our 9 to 5, so I couldn't cover it, but I'm covering it right now. And the news is that Marvel's Black Panther director is developing a Wakanda Disney Plus spinoff show, which is kind of exciting. I think it is, at least. But before I get started on this and talk about it, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithms, and small channels like mine usually get pushed to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. And I also ask that you do it to your other YouTubers that you like, the small YouTubers. So let's get started on this article now. Comes from the Direct. And I'll just start reading it off right there. And it says, Black Panther 2 is expected to make a narrative shift due to the tragic passing of the franchise's lead star Chadwick Boseman last year. The cast and crew of the upcoming sequel are still in deep state of mourning, leading to numerous tributes for the actor from fellow MCU veterans. Now, during Disney Investor Day, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige confirmed that T'Challa will not be recast to pay tribute to Boseman's impressive portrayal. Now, I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of that. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but As a result, Black Panther 2 will instead focus on exploring the world of Wakanda and notable characters that were introduced in the first film. The lingering question among fans is the identity of the next Black Panther in the MCU canon, and there's a strong chance that this will be answered in the sequel. Now, it looks like the Black Panther franchise will continue to grow in the coming years, as evidenced by a new report. Now, back to what I was saying before, and we'll get on to the rest of this. I was just saying that I know that they don't want to be disrespectful to Chadwick Boseman's memory, but I do think that recasting was a better choice, just because it's good for the Black community to have a strong Black male lead in such a huge franchise, and I think that I personally think that they should have recast, but they're not recasting, and I'm totally fine with that. In Kevin Feige, I trust, and I do think that Ryan Coogler will be respectful to Chadwick Boseman's memory, and do a good job. So let's continue with this article. It says, welcome back to Wakanda. Woo woo. And it says, Deadline shared in a report that Black Panther director and co-writer Ryan Coogler will develop a Disney Plus series revolving around a drama based in the Kingdom of Wakanda. It was also revealed that Disney has extended its relationship with Coogler through a 5-year overall exclusive television deal with Proximity Media. Coogler shared, that's a weird thing. Coogler shared the following statement, teasing that he and the rest of the crew are already in the mix on some projects that they can't wait to share. And it says, it's an honor to be partnering with the Walt Disney Company. Working with them on Black Panther was a dream come true. As avid consumers of television, we couldn't be happier to be launching our television business with Bob Iger, Dana Walden, and all the amazing studios under the Disney umbrella. We look forward to learning, growing, and building a relationship with audiences all over the world through the Disney platforms. We are especially excited that we will be taking our first leap with Kevin Feige, Luis D. Esposito, Victoria Alonso, and their partners at Marvel Studios, where we will be working closely with them on select MCU shows for Disney+. We're already in the mix on some projects that we can't wait to share, stated Ryan Coogler on behalf of Proximity Media. And then it goes on to say, in a separate statement, the Walt Disney Company exclusive chairman Bob Iger expressed his excitement about the new deal, praising Coogler's vision in bringing a groundbreaking story and iconic characters to life in 2018's Black Panther. And he said, Ryan Coogler is a singular storyteller whose vision and range have made him one of the standout filmmakers of his generation. With Black Panther, Ryan brought a groundbreaking story and iconic characters to life in a real, meaningful, and memorable way, creating a watershed culture moment. We're thrilled to strengthen our relationship and look forward to telling more great stories with Ryan and his team, which I think is great. I'm happy for Ryan Coogler that he got this 5-year deal, this television deal. I can't wait to see what he comes up with. I'll talk about it more because there's more to this article and everything. But I have some thoughts and ideas and everything. I'm pretty sure he's had the same ones because he's a very smart guy, but we'll talk about that in a minute. More Shuri or M'Baku in the MCU? So let's see. It looks like the future is bright for the Black Panther franchise. Expanding the world of Wakanda in a long-form storytelling approach of the MCU presents a lot of opportunities, giving other characters a chance to shine, similar to what shows like WandaVision and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier are doing to other heroes. Coogler's involvement in other MCU shows should also be an exciting piece of good news since it paves the way for Black Panther characters to appear as guest stars in the aforementioned projects. Given that the series will be set in Wakanda, the story possibilities are endless, which means that characters like Shuri or M'Baku will be pushed to the forefront now more than ever due to their popularity. On the flip side, the upcoming MCU project could also focus on the different tribes of the African country, furthering expanding the world that Coogler created. A Wakanda focused series also provides another way for Marvel to do a deep dive into the lore surrounding Black Panther. The mantle has been passed on to different generations, and the show could highlight the past individuals who claimed the title. By doing it this way, it should help fans understand the legacy of the Black Panther mantle while also touching on the legacy of T'Challa in some form. The technological advances of Wakanda is another intriguing storyline to cover, potentially highlighting the dangerous ramifications if it falls into the wrong hands. While this plot point was already featured in Black Panther, the narrative will clearly benefit from an episodic approach. All in all, Wakanda is poised to become a much bigger part of the MCU, and it will be interesting to learn more about how the nation will evolve in the coming years. Now, I have to say, I think that they should do a Dora Milaje show with Okoye. I think that she's a great character. I love the Dora Milaje also. I think that they're such a group of women, and they're so bad ace. Like it's like ridiculous how cool they are, and I just love them. And it would be cool to see like what they do with them. Plus, Diana Garara, I think that's how you say her name. I'm probably the woman that plays Okoye. She's been in television before. She did The Walking Dead, and so did the other Dora Milaje. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Florence Kasumba. She was in that like Wizard of Oz show. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head. It was on like Sci-Fi or something like that. So they both have done TV before. So why not do a Dora Milaje show? And plus, I think that the rest of these ideas with the whole seeing the other tribes of Wakanda is great. I think setting it inside the city of Wakanda is great. I just think this is an overall really good idea. Just because not only does it expand the universe in the MCU, but you get a touch on characters that normally wouldn't get their own spotlight, their own movie. And I think it's good. And like this article said, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, they're getting their own story, this episodic story, which is so great. And I think that it really would benefit the MCU and all the characters in the Black Panther universe. And I think this is an all around really good idea. So tell me, what do you guys think about this? Are you guys excited about this? Are you not excited about it? Do you think it's going to be great? Do you think, like me, they should do a Dora Milaje show? Or do you think they should do an M'Baku and Shuri show? What are your ideas on this stuff? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.